How many times today have you found yourself distracted, checking your phone, jumping between tasks, or simply losing track of what you were doing? Be honest, it's something nearly all of us experience every day. Why is it so hard to stay focused? In a world overflowing with information, constant notifications, and endless choices, focus has become one of the rarest and most valuable skills. But what if I told you that building focus is not just a matter of willpower? It's a skill you can train, cultivate, and improve, just like any other ability. Today, I want to take you on a journey to understand what focus really is, why it matters so much in our lives, and most importantly, how you can build and sustain it to unlock your true potential. Over the next hour, we'll explore the science of attention, identify the barriers that steal our focus, and dig into practical, actionable strategies you can use every day. Let's dive in. Section 1. Understanding focus. Focus is often confused with just paying attention, but it's more precise than that. Focus is the ability to direct your mental energy and attention on a task or thought for a sustained period without getting distracted. Neuroscience tells us that focus involves several areas of the brain, especially the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for executive functions like planning and self-control. When you focus, your brain filters out irrelevant information, allowing you to work deeply and produce higher quality work. Yet, modern life bombards us with distractions, and our brains are wired for novelty, making it tempting to shift attention to new stimuli. This is why multitasking is a myth. Our brain can't truly focus on multiple complex tasks at the same time. Instead, multitasking leads to attention residue, where part of your brain stays stuck on the previous task, reducing overall efficiency. Section 2. Why focus is important. Why does focus matter? It affects everything: your productivity, creativity, problem solving, learning, and even your relationships. Research shows that people who focus well accomplish more in less time and produce higher quality results. For instance, a study from Stanford found that people who multitask often perform worse, make more mistakes, and take longer to finish their work. Focus is like a muscle. The stronger it is, the better you perform under pressure, manage complex tasks, and learn new skills quickly. Section 3. Barriers to focus. Despite its importance, many factors make focus difficult. Internal distractions come from stress, anxiety, fatigue, or even hunger. These states sap your mental energy. External distractions come in many forms: buzzing phones, noisy environments, emails, social media, and even well-meaning interruptions from colleagues or family. Technology has revolutionized our lives but also presents one of the biggest challenges to focus. Constant notifications hijack our attention and prevent deep work. Awareness of these barriers is the first step to overcoming them. Section 4. Practical strategies to build focus. Now, let's get practical. How do you build focus? Optimize your environment. Create a workspace free from distractions. Turn off non-essential notifications. Use noise-canceling headphones or quiet spaces. Time management techniques. Try the Pomodoro technique. Focus intensely for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It helps train your brain to maintain focus in bursts. Mindfulness and meditation. Regular meditation strengthens your brain's attention networks, helping you stay present and resist distractions. Single tasking. Commit to doing one thing at a time. Multitasking reduces efficiency. Physical health. Never underestimate the role of good sleep, balanced nutrition, and regular exercise. Your brain functions best when your body is well cared for. Set clear intentions and goals. Start each day or task session with a clear goal. Knowing what you want to achieve increases focus. Digital discipline. Use apps or settings to limit time on distracting websites and social media. Consider digital detox periods. Build focus rituals. Establish routines that signal your brain it's time to focus, whether it's a cup of tea, a playlist, or specific times of the day. Section 5. Sustaining focus long term. Building focus is not a one-time event. It requires commitment and resilience. Regularly check in on your focus habits, adjust what's not working, and celebrate progress. Remember, rest and recovery are part of focus building. Overwork leads to burnout and poor concentration, so balance intense focus with breaks and downtime. Before I conclude, I will like to share a brief story about myself in pertaining to focus. There was a time when I couldn't focus on anything. Every day felt like a struggle. I would start my tasks with excitement, but after a few minutes, I would get distracted. I couldn't finish simple things like reading a book, writing, or even cleaning up. It made me feel frustrated and tired. I felt like I was wasting my time and missing out on important opportunities. But then, I decided to change. I started by focusing on just one small task at a time. I removed anything that could distract me, my phone, noise, and even extra thoughts. I practiced being present in the moment. When my mind wanted to wander, I gently brought it back to what I was doing. Day by day, I practiced this, like training a muscle. Slowly, I noticed something amazing. I could finish tasks faster and better. I had more free time because I wasted less. I felt proud and confident. My days became clearer, and I was less stressed. Focus made my life simpler and happier. Now, I see how powerful it is to master focus. It changed my world, and it can change anyone's if they keep trying and never give up. To wrap up, focus is not magic, it's a skill built on understanding your brain, removing distractions, and training yourself with intention and habit. Imagine what you could achieve if every day, you harnessed your full attention on what matters most. Starting today, make focus your superpower. Because with focus, the impossible becomes possible. Thank you, and I wish you clarity and concentration in all your pursuits.